Hello! I've created a simple little Gantt chart template that's free for anyone to use and download, and you can find that at condensedmba.com/Gantt-chart. And if you don't feel like writing that down, I'll put a link to this in the show notes, and there'll just be a little download link for this specific Excel document that will show this exact scenario or mock-up project. And what we have here is a full year project for the full year of 2016 with 4 subcomponents, but yours can be any duration, and it can have up to 75, I believe, or 70 sub projects. And I highly doubt if you're have a project that complicated that you wouldn't have more sophisticated Gantt chart software. But to show you the limitations and the abilities of this chart, let's get started here. The first thing you're going to want to do is put in the dates, the start and end of your given project. In this case, it's the full year, but say you only had a half of a year, and it goes to June 30th. It's automatically going to kick down to half of a year's worth of weeks, and these are the week count here. 1, 2, 3, all the way the number of weeks that exist between these two dates. We can make this a 9-month project. We can make it greater than a year, and it will automatically list the number of weeks that exist within that duration. It's important to note, if you get a weird, or type in a day that doesn't exist, for example June 31st 2016, it's going to do something real wonky. So if you ever get that situation where the chart just doesn't make any sense, make sure that your dates are actual dates that could exist in the year. So let's go back to the full year so we can look at some of the capabilities down here in the week start and duration columns. Basically, we have 3 things that the user needs to fill out: the week start of the given sub project component, the duration of that project in weeks, and then the task name. So in this case, we have intro meeting that starts in week 1 and will last 30 weeks. This is probably highly unlikely. Let's say this is actually only a 2-week undertaking, and we can see that it automatically fills the correct number of cells with the red color. Likewise, run the numbers may now actually need to start on week 2, and it's going to need to last, say, 30 weeks, or maybe even longer, so that we're matched up and maybe overlapping with the next project, and say 35 weeks. So that should be fairly self-explanatory. It's a bit of a challenge that you have to do duration in weeks, but visually you should be able to see where your Gantt chart falls, and then work either by trial and error or actually have the week count of your projects. If you don't like this red color, all you need to do is click into these cells and go to Conditional Formatting, Manage Rules, and you'll see this cell value equals 1 with this red. If you click on that line and edit rule, you can go under Format and Fill, and you can select any color that you wish. So say you want it to be purple. If you hit OK, OK, Apply, then your Gantt chart will be purple. You can do that with any color. The problem is whatever color you select will be the same color for all the bars. So if you're looking for a different color bar for each sub project component, this probably isn't the template for you, or you'll have to manually go in there and change it. But that is definitely a limitation that you want to keep in mind before you start using this. But you are, in fact, able to change the color if you so choose. So let's go back and change it back to red real quick. And we have it back to the normal format here. And like I said, you have the ability to put in subcomponents all the way down to line 70, to where this will auto-populate for you with the correct bars. So again, you can find this at condensedmba.com/Gantt, spelled Gantt-chart, and it should be fairly self-explanatory. There'll be a little download link there to download this exact file. I hope this helps, and if it does and you have suggestions, please put them in the comments, and also please consider subscribing. Thanks a lot for watching.